Hey guys, this is Jake from Memory Cards, and I'm bringing you a review for Moon Hunters on the Nintendo Switch. So, Moon Hunters is a recently released 1 to 4 player co-op personality test RPG. That subgenre threw me for a loop too when I first heard it. It has this subgenre because every time you play the game, you're faced with challenging decisions, and each choice you make reflects on who you are as a person. After each time you make camp for the night, a little box will pop up saying player 1 was hasty, or player 2 was steadfast, and so on. I haven't noticed the personality test part show up in any other areas of the game, but I also never look for those. In Moon Hunters, each playthrough can last you about an hour, give or take, and one of its main features is that the game will be different every single time you play it, which is thanks to it having a randomly generated world, levels, and vendors. There's always something new to find each time you play. With Moon Hunter's unique art style and overall presentation, it really does a great job at pulling you into the game. Sadly though, I didn't care for the story whatsoever. It didn't draw me in as much as I'd hoped. The story deals with the moon not rising and you having to figure out why or how this happened. You'll encounter a bunch of different characters, a bunch of enemies, and a bunch of people who will try and help you in your fight, or take you down and stop you from trying to figure out what's happening. The gameplay as well can be quite monotonous, resulting in most of the combat boiling down to holding one button to continuously attack an enemy. Depending on which character you play as, you may have a different result. The game also seems to have quite a few issues plaguing it as of right now. There are a lot of instances where there are noticeable frame dips. Thankfully, they've only happened when entering new areas. I know I've seen other people complain about frame dips during combat, but that hasn't happened to me. Not only are there a few frame drop issues, but the game takes a very long time to load. There's an initial load into the game which can take anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes, and each time you select a different area or level, it can vary from 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And that really does start to grind my gears. At $14 though, I feel like Moon Hunters is more than worth the price of entry, even with its issues, which I hope will be patched soon. The gameplay does get quite repetitive, but it is fun, especially if you have someone to play it with. Couch co-op is fantastic, but I didn't have that many people to play with, so I only got to play a few rounds with my brother, and him and I both really enjoyed it. So all in all, I really do feel like Moon Hunters is a great game, and I hope that Kitfox, the developers, will patch the game because they really seem passionate about this game. So, have you played Moon Hunters? Do you agree with my quick review? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.